So it's in the higher mind we see. The height of mind. Like supernatural power is real. I'm realizing, okay, my friend that I know, and he said he's going to be homeless at a certain date, that comes uh, like a couple months away or something, that he's going to be homeless too. So, and then Booze saw a friend, and this one girl that Booze known was really cool. She been through a lot. She was jamming out, was a free spirit, jammed out, dancing to the music and everything, chilling out with Booze and me, and I was accepted with the company, and all three of us were friends, and we walked back to the car afterwards. So what I'm trying to say is we were sitting at that pavilion for a long time, just jamming out, and that was fun today. Like, and that was like the next level of the connection that is real with the higher mind. With the higher mind, you know what I mean, can connect, and that's good to evolve facets of itself. But what I'm trying to say is that we are a facet of new creation every time we step foot to evolve. It's a next step or a level to a process of, like, guitar or whatever we do in our speech or evolution or anything like this or anything that's possible. This is the co-creation of the spirit, of the life, of the magic and the power behind the co-creation of all the sort of experiences correlated in the sequence of the intelligence that can keep it aligned. You know what I mean? This is how it forms itself into the magic of the existence, that this fucking reality, and holy crap, I could keep going on, because what I'm trying to say is that the reality is what it is. And this is what I realized, like over there I had an epiphany and I forgot, but I'm like, oh, I realized something, and I was like, you know what I mean? I'm just getting woke to these levels. I got food from the food pantry today. That's good. I had food today. Yesterday I fasted, had no food. No food yesterday. A complete fast from food. So that helped me out a little bit. But having food today helped me out gain the calories that I needed from biking all the time. So I got the calories that I needed from biking today, because I biked all the way to West Side Merrill, to East Side, back to West Side, East Side, back to West Side, East Side, back to, because I have things to do in the day. And I was like all over, all the time, with the freaking bike. And what I'm trying to say is that I use this trail though a lot, because it's more secluded. But because I have the bike anyway. And I could show you that bike real quick. Let me show you that real quick. Yeah, I paid $1. That friend that was at the pavilion, that's who gave me the bike for $1. I'm not saying the person's name because I don't know if the person wants me on a podcast video, but he is friends with my dad. So he's an older gentleman, older person. But I known him for like all my life pretty much. But as I was growing up, and stuff like this, and then there's Andy. But Andy passed away. That was one of my dad's friends that came out to the house, Andy. But he used to work on mechanics with my dad, like engines, fuel exhaust, brake lines. What's on a tire, that's the brakes and everything. And then I forgot what's the wheel holding the bolts together for the tire is called a caliper or something. I think. I don't know. Maybe that's the caliper. Or I don't know. But I don't know much about that. See, I know much about certain things because I'm a free soul to be of nature and it's very pure. It's not like boring, but like I co-create my experience, and hopefully others can be like open to the fact of co-creating their experience on a certain level where it opens up in the sort of capability and the sort of the fact of the intelligence behind it all to help it. You know what I mean? And if we help things, then the universe helps us. See, the more we help it, the more it helps us back. And that's what we realize in the learnings and teachings of the shamanic, things, is that like you got to deal with the soul, you got to process your emotions, you got to know these things, and like this is something to know, and otherwise you don't know how to go about when you tread in the water, and the water can get real deep sometimes, and you don't know how far you're going to go, and karmically in life. See, like you had past lives before, past lives in karma. So, okay, you have trauma or certain things like this, and you go through certain amount of stuff in your whole existence. Holy crap. That's a universal field of whole cosmic happenings through time. These are memories that are real. And God's showing us that everything that we do through time is real. It happens to us, is us. That's what God is. And the divine God is what that is. It's because, holy moly, new epiphanies. So I'm realizing the God seed intelligence, and I'm rolling back. I'm getting back. They said get back. The aliens said get back before. So what I did was I actually got back in a sort of consciousness state. See, that gets me into the pathway of my brain that works and operates on the level and system of the operating system that it needs to be used for, and is the soul level of the actual soul unsuppressed. We go about our lives and there's so much suppressing us, but we got to be unsuppressed from the fact. That's how to live in the soul. We're a real old soul. We know what's happening. And everybody has their strengths, their talents that they develop through time and everything like this. And that's what makes you you. But what I'm saying is we all got to use what we got to use, as well as the fact is I know what to do to change all this in the operating system with actual faculties to do so. But in this society, how it operates, I need to go past bills first to operate the system inside the system with the Hobbit Home Society at first, but it'd have to be a type of separate, clean living sort of zone. And it's made differently. It's going to be, it's like I keep explaining this in my YouTube videos, and these ones, the podcasts need to get popular. I had popular videos. Like I had like 700 views on that one, but more like a couple hundred views. All right. So all I'm saying is that these Hobbit Home ones need to get a little more views. Mosquito. And the Wise Right Side Up. Girls, I love you. The Wise Right Side Up. Neil worships Divine Goddess. I hope you're doing good today. Because my soul feels it today, girls. My soul's getting back to where it was. And this is how it needs to be. And then it could be myself with everybody else. And I was listening to a lot of what she had to say today. But then when I had to talk about what I had to say, it was a corresponding conversation. But when I'm talking in a podcast video about life and all the teachings, because I swear I'm an old soul and I know a lot, because in my past I've made podcast videos that were very informational and intelligent, and about life and the operation of life, and the way that it actually is, because we're living it. It's just like But yeah, the Y is right side up, and put it close to my heart, girls. Okay? That means the girls are doing good. This represents the girls. The Y. So every time I see the Y, you know what I mean? Then it's doing good. Y is right side up, though. No, I didn't. I'm thinking in my head, okay. Something, I was like, did I think of that when I was like, of the Y being right side up when I thought of something else? But it was not a part of that. It was just a part of the Y associated with the girls. But I was contemplating or questioning myself, okay? Anyway, girls, Neo worships Divine Goddess. I hope you're doing well. This podcast video is the next level. And this is what it needs to be for real people. Anyway, have a good one, girls. I love you.